One of the most difficult things about missionary work, one difficult thing was just being far away from everybody. And that was especially highlighted during seasons like this, like 4th of July weekend or Thanksgiving, specific American holidays. And there were times that those were very difficult. And one of the things that we did to cope with that, or actually to help with that, is we developed our own traditions. We would shoot off fireworks in the way that we could where we lived. We would invite friends over to celebrate with us, our Mexican friends. We also, of course, we celebrated a lot of their holidays, and we participated in a lot of things that were important to them, and shared holidays. But we tried to keep up traditions that still kept some ties to our home country, here to the USA. And that helped us as a family to develop those traditions. But it was always difficult because I lived in Mexico long enough that was home to me. I grew to the point where I loved the culture, I loved the people, I loved the warmth, I loved being there, and I felt at home. And even when we were back in the U.S. itinerating, people would always say, "Are you happy to be home?" And I loved being in America. I loved being with family and friends. But home was when we went back to Mexico. That was home. And yet at the same time, even though that became home, there were always people who pointed out clearly that I wasn't Mexican. I mean, maybe it was my blue eyes or my hair used to be lighter. But I just didn't blend in when they saw me, no matter how well I spoke Spanish. And so there were always people to point out, like, "Hey, you're not actually Mexican." And so there was this weird paradox where, I'm not completely at home in the U.S. and I wasn't completely at home in my host country. And I think that's something that a lot of missionaries, MKs, everyone, we feel it when we're displaced for that, during that season. And two things actually that helped us. One was developing our own traditions when it came to American holidays, but another thing that really helped me was the knowledge, like it says in Hebrews chapter 11, when it talks about the heroes of faith, and it says that they were searching for a city whose builder and maker was God. It says in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 14, "For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from where they'd come out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now they desire a better country, that is, a heavenly. Wherefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared for them a city." And it's always brought me a lot of comfort knowing that I might not have home here, but I'm waiting my home in heaven. And so are you. And I pray you're encouraged this morning to know that your citizenship is in heaven. Wherever you're living around the world, whatever's going on, it's all temporary. We're just passing through this place, and we have another home. God bless you.